Access with a condition. Let's talk a little bit about the blessings again. All these blessings will come upon you, overtake. Now we know what the overtake means. Overtake means you know you're a driver. You overtake, you pass by the person. But God says the blessing shall pass before you. Can you imagine everybody going to a place and to tell them no? When you show up, it's yes? I'm probably talking to the wrong people. This is not an accident. It's not luck. It's blessing. It's part of the covenant. When you show up, what they said was impossible to other people become possible to you. It's part of the blessing. Remember, you were engrafted. It flows now through you. It becomes part of your DNA, no matter where you go. But if you don't know it, then you walk in ignorance of it. Therefore, your expectation is set as a mediocre. Whatever life brings, that's what I take. No, life does not deal you now. You deal life. You are a regulator. Come on, somebody, you are a thermostat. You set the temperature of how it's supposed to work. Now you don't do it, but the blessing, the covenant that you have allows you to operate at that level. Come on, somebody. The covenant that you have allows you to operate at that level. So when everybody else is being told no, you are told yes. When they say it is impossible, when you show up, somehow something about you makes it possible. What did you do? What did you say? I said nothing. But you said nothing, but I've been trying to get that thing for 1 year. How come it just worked for you? You don't understand. I'm a heir of the covenant. Therefore, what does not work for you will work for me. We could be the same color of skin, maybe come from the same country. Doesn't matter. We're no longer the same because of the covenant. Come on, somebody, because of the covenant. Come, talk to me, somebody. Say, I have a covenant. 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 These blessings shall come upon you and overtake you. So that when you are walking, they are ahead of you. That's why you can go to a house. Everybody, the things being bad in the house for 1 year. But before you go to visit that family to spend the weekend, everything gets good. Now you hear me, somebody? Then they begin to tell you, say, you don't know, things have been so hard. But as soon as you pray to come, everything started to work. Doors started to open, they started to get money. It's not because of them. It's because a child of the covenant is about to come. The blessings are already gone ahead of you. So when you show up there, guess what? It is set for you. It is set for you. Where there was no food, food not come. Where they did not have a car, now they have a new car. The thing is because of them. No. It's because of you. You have covenants to make that happen. You plan, say, I'm going to visit. Because of the blessing of the covenant, remember, this blessing comes upon you and what? Overtake you. It went in front of you and regulated things so that things will be okay when you got there. Stop sending money back home to Africa to consult and to do sacrifices. People do that 2-3 times a year. Let's buy cow. Let's buy sheep. No. It's changed. It's changed. No longer. I have access to the covenant. Access to the covenant. Things have changed. I have access to the covenant. Access. Now, in verse 3, he says, blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. So whether you choose to live in the city or you choose to live in the field, you are blessed. You don't understand, man. Things are so hard. You know, I need to move to to New York. Well, it's not working in New York. I need to go to Philly. No, it's not working in Philly. I need to go to Jersey. No, it's not working in Jersey. No, you see, you are disconnected. The moment you understand who you are, at that point in time, things begin to regulate because of you. Quit looking all over the place. I don't know how many of you have seen this. You have been a company has been blessed because of you. You think you are there for the company is there for you. Because of you, the company is blessed. It's a channel for God to transfer money to you. It's not the other way around. That's why as soon as certain believers leave a company, they go down. It has not happened for you, it's happened for me. The moment you move from that place, things just start to go bad. Like, oh, but since, things just been bad with them for the last few years. You don't understand. Your presence brought the blessing. Because God has to transfer money to you. So you being on a job was an opportunity for God to release wealth to meet your need. The day you decide to relocate, things start to go bad because there has been a relocation of the blessing. You're not hearing me, somebody. So being a Christian is not a joke. It's not a place for mediocre. It's not a place for people who say, oh, we're just poor and weary and nothing is working, It's not a place for people to be sorrowful. It's a place of great power. Remember coming in covenant with the God that created the heavens and the earth. So that he now personally have access, the legal right to bless you. It's no joke. But yet we have Christians today walking as if they have no connection. And it's true, they have no idea of this. Because the moment you know, your life changed. Your expectation is different. I'm telling you. It has nothing to do with how much is in your pocket. But your expectation is different. That's why you can lie down and sleep. When everybody is having sleepless night, you don't worry about things. You committed unto God. And that's it. Well, how are we going to survive? The economy is bad and things are just. You don't operate by the limitation of this economy. You operate by the blessings of the kingdom, which came by reason of covenant. That's where your life is. So everybody else can say, oh, things are hard, things are hard. You are looking at opportunities. God, I give you praise because you say, I am blessed in the city and blessed in the field. Come on, somebody. He said, verse 4, blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, and the increase of thy kin, or thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. He's talking about your pantry, your bank account. He says, it shall be blessed. Come on, somebody. That's where the covenant lies. The covenant comes to take care of you where you could not take care of yourself. That's why God made covenant. God needed nothing from Abraham, but Abraham needed much from God. So God made covenant with him. I don't know if you've seen this, but way back in the villages, or even in modern times, there used to be that. Even today, it's like that. Before, there were certain towns that they only have farmers. So they farm, and then other towns were warriors or hunters. So the two towns will make a covenant. They will call it the sister town. Anybody who comes to attack that town automatically attack this town because this town has the warriors. They will go and protect them. And then this town will supply these guys with food. They had a covenant. couldn't be broken. See, there is a covenant between America and Israel. Not that some people are afraid of Israel, but before you think about attacking Israel, you got to think twice. Because you have the United States behind them. Imagine God Himself behind you. That's what it is. So being a Christian is exciting. That's why you need to read your Bible. Christianity is not something that said, well, let's just go to pray to the good Lord. And the good Lord will hear our prayers. And then He will show us mercy. Well, and if he likes, he will give us a yes, or He may say wait, or He may say wait a little bit, child. No. You can know what the will of God is. You can know. And you can be bold about it. I remember the first job I did in this country. Some of you have heard this. My first job was with a bank. But I was not looking for a job with a bank, because when I came, I was conditioned. They told me that they said the only job you can get is you can work with you. They told me first you need to build your resume. I didn't know about resume, I knew about CV. JJC. They say you need to build your resume. So to do that, you can work at McDonald's, or you can work at the store. Just go and be a store boy. Sell in the store, salesperson there. They say at least you will make about $5, $5.50. And when I calculated it based on where I was from, I'm like, Jesus, this is good money. Real JJC. So I was fine with that. And then I went through some kind of job training. I just wanted to know how to apply for jobs and what to do. So I went there. And on the last day of that, I was walking. And I was thinking about this whole job thing. And there was a guy with me, walking with me as well. We were two. But I was thinking about this. And I got to a place, and the word of the Lord came to me. I stood up. He says, the earth is the Lord, and the fullness thereof, the word, and all that is within. See, if I did not have covenant, I would not hear that. Immediately when that word came to me, I stood up. This was on the street. This was in Jersey City. I stood. So this guy went a couple of steps. I didn't even see him. Didn't hear him. Didn't even know in that instant who was passing by me, who weren't passing by me. God had intervened to say that you don't have to go and do this. You hear me, somebody? The covenant will make a way for you. He said the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the word and all that is in. He's saying, my child, everything that you see is mine.